You got the Detling's cash strength. Actually, it's really good. Good price on that bottle.
I got a bunch of guys.
Happier than a three-pecker dog, I guarantee you that. This here might be a score. You driving to Memphis? Well, I'll be dog. Long in the tooth. We walked away with 3 excellent bottles. Not my jam, but hey y'all, welcome back to Sippin' the South. Today we are road tripping all the way up through Mississippi to Memphis, Tennessee. We've stopped off in a little town called Magee. We're gonna go in this liquor store called Liquor and Wine and see what we can find. Hey, good morning. Awesome. Yeah, we're looking for some bourbon. Yes, sir. All right. We're specifically looking for that Crittenden's Cut Above. Do y'all carry that? Yeah, it's a Mississippi distillery, and he come out with one called a Toasted Pecan. There's a Cut Above, but that's just bottled and bombed. Is all the bourbon you got out on the shelves, or you got any fancy bottles up there hiding somewhere?
We got one.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, how much you got on the Blantons there? 129. Okay. Well, y'all, that little store, they had some okay stuff in there. Nothing that was just blowing my hat off my head. They had Blantons in there for $140 a bottle, and that about summed it up and told me what I need to know. So it's time for us to go on down the road. All right, y'all, next up, we are here in Mendenhall, Mississippi. Let's go check out Mendenhall Wine and Spirits. Looks like they got some good stuff at some good prices. Like they got a Bardstown Disco 10, $129.99. Not a bad price for a Disco 10. Got a small batch, $17.92 for $30.99. That's not the foolproof. Foolproof's supposed to be the bee's knees. They got some K. Luke up here. This is a Mississippi blender. This is batch number 10 for $99.99. This here might be a score. Got your Green River Foolproof down here. This is a solid bottle, $46.49. Got some Wilderness Trail here, $51.99. And y'all, they got this Wilderness Trail 6-year bottled and bond for $74.99. Got this Detling Cask Strength single barrel up here for $84.79. Crittenden's Cut Above Naranja finish. We're hunting that Toasted Pecan, but he only produced that Toasted Pecan in small batches, and it's hard to find, y'all. Got this here 2XO Dixon Deadman Juice Sneakerhead Blend. I believe they got this at $77 a bottle.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. I need a receipt too, please. Perfect. That's it. Thank you very much. Y'all, if you're ever passing through Mendenhall, Mississippi, you have got to stop at Mendenhall Wine and Spirits. We walked away with 3 excellent bottles and couldn't be happier. This is a great store if you're looking for a good score. We walked out with this Snickerhead Blend, Dixon Deadman Juice, $77. We got the Bardstown Disco 10. Got that at a good price, I believe. It's $129.99. Fair price for the Disco 10. And last but not least, we got the K. Luke Batch 10. Really good price on the K. Luke Batch 10, $99. And best of all, y'all, this store even supports military veterans. They give you a military discount. Come check out Mendenhall Wine and Spirits. Y'all, next up, we are in Brandon, Mississippi at Spillway Wine and Spirits. Let's go in here and see if we can hit a lick. $17.92 foolproof, $49. That's a good price on that bottle. We already got one of these, but that's a good price. Mile Creek 12 for $78. That's a good price. They can try that over there. This is a store pick. Is this Yellowstone on one of your store picks?
Everything on these racks is full pick.
All this across here, yeah. You got the Detling's cast strength. Yeah, I'd like to try the Detling's cast strength single barrel. Are they all three cast strength single barrels?
All three of those are all single barrel.
Well, they all the same. Well, no, they're not the same because they're cast strength, so they're different, each one.
These two are 14 thousandths of the difference in proof, same age, same everything. This one's gonna be a little bit younger.
Well, I'll be dog.
Three rows. Chocolate multiplier.
I also wanted to try that Tokai finish Crittendens. Yeah, I've been trying to find that Yellowstone Tokai finish, and you don't see that very much either.
Those guys are great.
Yeah. Cut above Tokai finish. Looks nice on the nose. Get it on the palate. Yeah, that's nice. It continues across the palate, and then on the backside it really starts developing. It's real interesting.
This is light whiskey. Put that in big quotes because there is nothing light about light whiskey. 100% corn, so it's basically mellow corn, all that Heaven Hill heritage that came out 2 years ago. This one is a 14-year. It is 64.7.
14-year. Interesting. Not my jam, but before we jump into the Detlings, is there one more of these cut aboves that you would recommend? Because I really, out of everything I've tried, I'm really drawn to this.
Okay, if you like the sweet.
And
do you like Manhattan cocktails?
like old fashions.
Okay, then you don't like that one.
Yeah.
This is his base juice and cash strength. This is the 4-year-old bottled and bond bourbon, which this would be a great alternative to Eagle Rare also right here if you'd like a sample of it. This is made here in Mississippi. It's a 4-year-old bottled and bond bourbon made in kiln.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, really honest, instead of picking this, I think.
But that's his regular juice. That's not one of y'all's. That's not one of y'all's picks.
It is a pick. That is our Halloween bottle. Last 2 years now, we've got a Halloween edition. This is barrel 1031. Coincides with it. The first year was barrel 666.
Hadn't done the Detlings yet. I did try this. This is their Halloween store pick, barrel 1031, and it's just his regular 117 proof bourbon whiskey, and it's actually really good. You driving to Memphis? Definitely get that malty forwardness. Oh yeah, very malty, almost like the Scotch. Yeah, I meant to almost taste like Scotch. If I closed my eyes, I'd swear I was drinking Scotch on those.
Yeah. Where you guys coming from?
I'm originally from Southeast Missouri. She's originally from Mississippi. So we've been out of the country for the past couple of years. We've been traveling around. We've been sailing the world. We're doing a circumnavigation on our sailboat. That's our primary thing that we've been doing. Yeah, we're sailing around the world on our sailboat. And I like to drink a little bourbon, and I do it on our channel sometimes. We're headed north now up to Missouri, and in my past life, before we started sailing and sipping bourbon, I was an attorney. So I still have an office up there and practice a little law every now and then. So we're headed up there, and then we'll be back to the boat.
Y'all got a bunch of guys.
It's been an adventure, I tell you.
What how big a boat?
It's a 44-foot Nayod sailboat. It's a monohull.
Plenty of room to live on, but man,
yeah.
if I head out across the ocean.
Yeah, it's super solid, super tough. Been a lot of fun. Yeah, I was trying to find a bottle of that toasted pecan, but he said that's sold out and unobtainium. But I was really wanting to try to find a bottle of that before we went back out on the boat, but nobody has it. And I didn't know that y'all are the only ones that have it other than Crittenden himself.
Right.
And that's what I was hoping to find, but
So we don't have any pecan? I mean, you know, we did the second version. We did a batch of it. And it wasn't, I mean, the first one was better than the second. But we got a higher yield, so we got it out to more people. At least it twice. That actually helped some batch and then at least again. Hold on, let me just see what I got in the back. I might have some pecan open. If I got a partial of that bottle, I'll send it to you.
oh, that'd be awesome.
Got the original pecan.
Oh my gosh.
The original single barrel Mississippi toasted pecan single barrel. That right there, y'all, is what we've been hunting for. The bee's knees.
How happy are you right now?
Score. Happier than a three-peckered dog, I guarantee you that. All right. Well, that's what we came for, so awesome. Y'all, let me tell you, this here original batch of the Crittenden's Toasted Pecan is something extremely rare and extremely special. You see, the crew at Spillway Wine and Spirits worked with old Matt Crittenden down in Kiln, Mississippi to produce only one barrel of the original Toasted Pecan batch. And y'all, that ain't all. You see, Crittenden's Cut Above was Mississippi's first ever bottled and bond bourbon. Now, to create this here original batch of the Toasted Pecan, they dumped a barrel of Crittenden's bottled and bond bourbon mash bill at cask strength into a sherry barrel with some Mississippi pecan wood staves from Raymond, Mississippi that were kiln dried and charred. And they let it sit for somewhere between 4 to 6 months. And y'all, the rest is history in a bottle. Y'all, I can't thank Josh Sorrell, the owner of the Spillway Wine and Spirits, enough for allowing this old country boy who just wandered into his store to walk out with just what he'd been hunting for. A truly original, one-of-a-kind score. The original Crittenden's Toasted Pecan was released in April of 2023. The Toasted Pecan 2.0 was a batch blend where they used the same process as the original, but blended 6 barrels together to create the 2.0 batch. As of the time this video was recorded, batch 3 of the Toasted Pecan hadn't yet been released. Y'all, next up, Causeway Wine and Spirits. Let's go check it out. Got an Old Forester single barrel store pick for $89.99. We've got a Total Wine store pick. Widow Jane 10-year, that's a good price on that Widow Jane 10-year. New South Revival Jimmy Red Corn, $89.99. Now this is interesting, y'all. Highwire Distilling Company out of South Carolina. So I understand it. 100% Jimmy Red Corn. As the story goes, there's a legendary moonshiner over on James Island out there in South Carolina, and he was making his shine with this unique 100% red corn. After the old shine bootlegger died, they say this Jimmy Red Corn damn near went extinct, and it was down to 2 cobs. Sometime around 2014, y'all, Highwire Distilling Company got into a collaboration and took some seed from those 2 original cobs and started growing 100% Jimmy Red Corn. And as a tribute, New South Revival, 100% Jimmy Red Corn, straight bourbon whiskey right here. Got it at a good price, $89.99. We've seen this at other stores. Best price yet, y'all. Yeah, I think we gotta get this because this is the cheapest price we've seen it. All right, y'all. Well, that was a good score in that old store. Got some of this old 100% Jimmy Red corn. Super excited to try this here. Speaking of this here video is getting a little long in the tooth. We've had a hell of a time hunting up through Mississippi. We're still on our way to Memphis town up in Tennessee. We're gonna call this video a wrap, and y'all catch up with us in part 2 when we hit Memphis, Tennessee. See what we get into, y'all. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and y'all always remember, it's better to be full of bourbon than full of shit. We'll see y'all next time on Sippin' the South.